What most people don't know about me is that I have different personalities. I'm like a chameleon in a good way. Like, I blend in every place I find myself, and I have this kind of switch. Although I'm not a serial killer, so none of them, please, I'm not a
You
serial
could
killer.
wore black and black. So, what's like the biggest misconception most people have about you?
People think I know everything. Am I not serious? I'm
I
on
mean,
serious.
no, I don't think so.
Like actually exceeded my expectations.
Wow.
Let's just forget about the strike and the absolute bullshit.
I mean, I
But
cannot forget about it.
I know, right? You are going to get already. So I met
Okay.
a whole lot of intelligent people, like yourself included. I met.
Yeah, he wants to whine me. Don't be
No,
fool.
for you, behind the camera, you know yourself. So it's not overconfidence. It's just knowing I will do well. Look at my palm. My feet is here, and I'm in charge of it. Like, I control my feet, and yeah, that's always worked for me.
How would you describe your current academic standing?
Ah, kidding gadget. What the first hear me?
You
Ah,
don't do that such
you
a
can't
thing,
shame
yeah.
the shameless. Well,
Have you ever had a 5.0 before?
5.0.
Or should I rephrase it to how many 5.0s have you had? Maybe that would be more
Oh,
appropriate.
5.0. Yeah, I have. About a few
A
5.0s.
few.
Just a few.
Let's leave it at that. Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Conversations with KD. Thank you so much, guys, for all the likes, comments, and subscriptions so far. Today we have a very interesting guest. This guy is one of the most versatile um, people I know in the University of Lagos. He's a scholar. He's a business person, an entrepreneur. He's a printer, graphics designer, and he's also a songwriter, singer, and rapper. I don't even know whether there's anything this guy cannot do. He's literally out of this world because he calls himself Venus Power. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up as we welcome Amos Selim.
I don't know if I should thank you on that, but
Welcome.
yeah, thank
Thank you
you.
for coming on the show.
Thank you for selling me to the world. Yeah, it's nice. Nice being on earth.
Okay, so can you just, aside from the little snippet I just gave everyone now about you, can you just tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, firstly, I'm not as rich as you just sold me for. People think I have money now, but please, oh. Yeah, you've said it. You've said almost everything. But yeah, my name is Venus Power. I'm not to call Venus Power. Don't call me Selim, please. And one thing, one thing I would say about myself is that I am a vibrant and unapologetic individual, and I tend to speak up when I find myself among people, no matter your status quo you get. And also, yeah, let's just say that I'm like a fusion of both, traditional and modern values that deals with, learning, unlearning, relearning, and growth. You get.
Wow.
So yeah, that's basically it. And you said it. I'm versatile as I'm very versatile. Yeah, that's it.
All right. So aside from what a lot of people know about you, because like I said, you're someone who is like very versatile and known by a lot of people, at least within your immediate community. So what's something interesting that most people don't know about you?
Wow. So I'm here to lick my secrets.
I want to cast you.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. What most people don't know about me. Okay. I would say what most people don't know about me is that I don't know, should I say loud? Let me just I have different personalities. Like for real, I have different personalities, and I tend to I'm like a chameleon in a good way. Like, I tend to I don't know, I blend in every place I find myself. So and I have this kind of switch. Sometimes you see me on this, sometimes you see me on that,
Wow.
sometimes you see me doing this, sometimes you see me doing that. And it seems like I have like a switch there, but yeah.
So whenever you wish, you just flip the switch. Interesting.
Although I'm not a serial killer, so none of them, please, I'm not a
You could
serial
go
killer.
black and black. So
That's the vibe today.
okay, so um, piggybacking on that question, what's like the biggest misconception most people have about you? After you answer this question, I'll tell you the misconception that me I had about you initially.
Okay,
Please go
okay,
ahead.
no problem. For real, I have one, and this is like the biggest, which I don't like. For real, the biggest misconception people have about me that I don't like, or some people I'd say, is that people think I know everything. Like for you, when I find myself in a particular gathering, they think, oh, Linus is here. He should have answers to all questions. And when they ask questions that they don't have answers to, they just all of them, they just look at me. And I'm like, I'm also looking for the answers you're seeking. Like, doesn't just make sense. I know it's good, it pushes me beyond my limits. It makes me want to learn more. So like, but at the same time, they should know that I also want to learn from them. And these people, like, they're also knowledgeable. I want to learn from them. Then why are you like always looking at me anytime you don't have the right answers or anytime you don't have the answers? Yeah, I don't like it. I like when we learn from each other and we grow together. So that's it.
So you know, it takes a lot for everyone to be looking up to you when it comes to like knowledge. It shows how much of a scholar you are. So remember, I already said that earlier.
Okay. I'll
Okay,
not say anything.
so the misconception I wanted to talk about earlier
Yeah,
was
I'm
that you know
curious.
when we were in year one, you were on dreadlocks. So
Uh,
my initial perception of you was that you were like one of those serious students that just comes to school whenever they want to, or you know that in this part of the world there's a stereotype around fraudsters. They usually dress a certain way, look a certain way. So let's just say that I misjudged him. So later I got to know that this guy is a proper scholar. So
okay, okay, I'll catch you there. I'll catch you there. Firstly, am I not serious? I'm
I
on
mean,
serious.
no,
Like,
I don't think so. Let's just say, like you said, it's a mixed breed of traditional and modern values
yeah,
and serious and unserious vibes. So
that's
let's
how
just
we
leave it
go.
at that. Okay, so what was like your biggest expectation coming into the University of Lagos, and then compared to like how it is or how you actually met it? So can you like
Uh,
juxtaposition it for us?
my biggest what again?
Your biggest expectation.
My biggest expectation. I would say my biggest expectation coming to this school is to, to how should I put it? Um, to like to raise my aspirations higher than they've been. Like I want to like exceed my limits. That's why I came to this school because I've heard about Unilag and I'm like, oh, Unilag is this school whereby when you go there, they are so brilliant, intelligent people are there, people from different cultures. You would be culturally inclined, and for a person that I've never left Lagos or that has left Lagos just once before, I want to like meet new people. I was so eager, and I don't know if many people have this experience, but I know quite a lot of people have it. I have been at home for like I was at home for so long after secondary school. Although that was not how I wrote my plan, but yeah, it happened, and I was so eager to like enter this school to learn new things, to meet new people, to grow generally, and yeah, thankfully, like actually exceeded my expectations.
Wow.
Although let's just forget about the strike and the outstreet bullshit,
Me, I
but
cannot forget about it.
I know, right? You are going to get already, so.
uh, I'm going to
But for me
everybody's
like
going.
this, me, my own, I still look normal, I look fresh. I'm not saying you don't look fresh, but yeah,
Uh,
like actually exceeded my expectations. I met
okay.
a whole lot of intelligent people, like yourself included. I
So this
met
guy he wants to wipe me. Don't be
no, for
fooled.
real, behind the camera, you know yourself. So I met a lot of intelligent people. I made some real friends, and I'm not one to make real connections with people. And yeah, that's that's something I love Unilag for doing. Like it blessed me with those people, and yeah, that's even lecturers. Yeah.
So we've established the fact that we are an academic juggernaut, right? So aside from academics, like you know, is there are there other things that may not necessarily be um um tailored towards earning an income, but that you are involved in?
Okay, you've said it before. I'm involved in quite a lot of things. I'm involved in so many things. Like so many things, and I want to be involved in so many things. Even now, I want to learn. I should not be saying this, but it doesn't matter. My upper feet did there. So even now, I want to learn front end and back end. I want to go fully into programming.
Okay.
And as you said before, I'm a graphic designer, and I have experience, like 5 years experience. I've worked in a very big company
Wow.
before as a printer. I can operate DI machines, and I don't do code. Code is code. Code go stay my ways. Like code is all those old machines
Okay.
that you mix paints and the likes. But
Okay.
DI, direct image, like the modern ones,
Okay.
I can operate it, and they pay a lot out there for anyone that could operate it. So and now I do part time. Aside school, Oh, you said we should not talk about any money. Okay, it's fine. Forget about it.
Talk about it. Talk about it.
But I want to like also start a business, and because I love business, I love buying, I love selling,
Mm.
I love creating things. You get, and if you don't know before, you would know now. I do furniture. I learned furniture work for about 3 years as well in my
Wow.
secondary school days, but I could not continue because I'm not tall, I'm not big, I'm not built for it. I'm not built for that stress. You get,
Okay.
so carrying boards, carrying all this stuff. You get, but
Okay.
I learned, I know it. You get, and I could venture into it if I want to. But for now, I want to venture into some another thing that I learned, which is leather making. I do leather works. I do palm shoes. You could see my footwears, but
Wow.
oh, I don't think you can see it.
Is
I'll show
there?
you. My footwear. So bags as well, something like this, and
Mm-mm.
all leather works for girls, for man, for the other gender.
I only know two genders.
Yeah, so that's I think that's all I could. Yeah, and aside from all these things I mentioned, in my free time I draw. I draw a
Okay.
lot. And but I don't draw with pencil though. I like to like challenge myself. I'm not an artist, but I just do it
For
for sad.
fun.
No, I won't say fun, but I do it. I grab my inspiration from babes, from ladies. When I see a lady I like and I really like, I tend to just do her. That way I bond with her more. Although she
Mm.
might not know, but I do
Bond with
it
her from a distance.
from a distance. And I write songs, I sing, I rap, I
Is
I
there anything you don't do
ah for now.
at this point?
I don't know for real. Like I want to do everything. Like I gotta make money one way or
Uh,
another.
that's really crazy, like crazily interesting. So what's like the biggest challenge you've faced ever since you became a student of Unilag?
Biggest challenge. Ah, can I think of any biggest challenge I've faced? For you, I I don't know for you. I don't know if I had faced any challenge because I'm a kind of person that just believe challenge or challenges are for people who are not expecting challenges, because me, challenges follow me everywhere I go. Like even at home there are challenges, even in your day-to-day activities there are challenges. So anytime I just know that, oh, a challenge is about to like uprise, I tend to say something, and my friends or some of my friends know this. I just say the outcome will always remain the same. So there was a time where my CA was totally bad, not because I didn't do well, but because the way they marked it, like or Nigerian schools can be quite funny when it comes to that. So
Indeed.
I did well, but the CA was bad, and I told my friend the outcome will remain the same. They were panicking on my behalf, but I was like, I
But
don't know. It's not overconfidence. It's just knowing I will do well, or it's just knowing I will kill. Yeah,
composure.
I will kill any challenge that come my way. I swear the composure is always 100. But now I'm trying to like raise this 1,000. You get.
God when. Okay, so how do you like balance all these things you do? We've established that you are someone who's very versatile and who does a lot of things already and has the potential to like do a lot more. So when it comes to striking a balance between academics, extracurricular activities and other economic activities. How do you find your way around it?
That's quite easy for me. Like this is an easy one, I would say.
Okay.
For real. Let me just say this. I think I think I'm born to manage my time well.
Hmm.
I think my other name should be should be balance or equilibrium because for real.
Confidence, bro.
No. Like for real, I think it should be balance or equilibrium because I tend to find the balance. Or should I say the balance finds me?
Hmm.
I'm serious. The balance
Hmm.
finds me. Like it's not. This one is not even play. Like I watch movies a lot. I didn't put that.
I wanted to say it, but I
Like
wanted you to come to
I
it
put.
yourself.
I do overnight for movies. I don't read overnight. I could solve past questions overnight. I could be with my friends overnight to solve questions. But reading is just God. But to watch movies, I set out overnight to watch movies. I watch movies day and night. Like 24 hours is never enough for me again because of movies. But at the same time, I still get the job done. And the reason is that I don't like being I don't like, especially in my business, I don't like letting my business like drag. You get like was it not last week somebody told me that was it yeah, today is Sunday, last week. So my brother just called me at night. I was still on campus. So he called me that somebody needed um a receipt for his work. Like it's so urgent, like he needs it. He has to collect it the next morning and he needs like about 50 copies. And I was like, okay, does he have a design? You know, if it's to print, I could just look at that. He said he does not have a design, he does not have a logo. I'm like, you don't have a logo. Like the person did not talk about the design. You just said you want receipt, 50 copies, and you want to like charge. You want me to charge you for the 50 copies. So I was like, okay, no problem. I was actually teaching in school. But I had to just stop what I was doing and immediately I just went down, I went home and started the design. It did not take me less than 30 minutes because I'm so creative. So when it comes to designing, it just comes.
Hmm.
You get it's like a free flow. He just put me in that flow state. I didn't even ask for the design money or you get. I just did the design, did the logo for him. I did not ask whether he liked it or not because there's no time to start asking. You get. So I just did everything, and the next morning I printed it and I showed him. He was like, "This is my company." He saw his name. He was like, "This is my." He was so happy and I was like, in my mind I'm like, "You've not seen anything. You're also lucky." All your brand, all your company, I'm done I'll be doing it, all your company work. And so it was like, this is nice, that this one, that he sha paid. When he paid like, let me just say one and 1/4 of the initial. I was like, I'm like, shey this guy. He said that was money for the design, that okay, he wants to rebrand now and I'm going to help him to do all his anything like that really that's partaking into the designs. And so my point is that finding balance is very, very essential and it comes easy to me. Although it doesn't mean I'm a superhuman and I tend to that wake up from my slumber when it's too much. Probably when I know that okay, this movie I can't watch movies today. I will not. My phone has to be on flight mode today, tomorrow. It will be there. Any urgent calls, I must have posted it that today, tomorrow I'm not going to be around. If you want to call me on my calling line or something. I will not be online. I can just stay offline for 1 month. Like, things like that. I'm so determined when I want to do something. So I guess yeah, that balance is very essential and has helped me a lot. You should find balance too. You should find it. You should find it.
So I guess it's more about taking charge of your life based on what you've said, deciding when you want to do something and then just going ahead to do it.
Yeah, you've not heard. No, for real. You've not heard. Look at my palm. My feet is here and I'm in charge of it. Like I control my feet.
Hmm.
And yeah, that's always worked for me.
Okay, so how would you describe your current academic standing?
Ah, KD gadget. What if I share hear me?
You
Ah,
don't know that such
you
thing,
can't
but yeah.
shame the shameless, bro. My academic standing. Well, I'd say it's not there yet. It's not there yet, but I'll be there.
What's there?
there.
It's not there. So where is it there?
Um, I think it's almost halfway there. Let me put it like that. Sometimes these things are relative. You get, if some people like, if some people have what I have, they might be very happy. But me, not like I'm not happy, but I know that in this life, there's what they call regression to the mean. Everything
Mm,
doesn't just go well. Sometimes you reach some places and you be like, it's way beyond your power, and you can just drop. So I'm putting those into consideration. Those times whereby I might actually drop, and it will
regress
affect
to
me.
the
You
mean.
get, so that's why I call it regression to the mean. So when it regress to the mean, I need to also at that point I need to like find my balance. But if I'm just so like, oh, because it's there, I'm comfortable. Guy, before you know like this, I'll just boom for a bit.
So in other words, it's like there at the moment, but uh, what you're trying to do now is just maintain your standing.
I'm not though. I beg, I dey humble though. I beg, I dey humble. Like I'm humble. I'm just there. Let me just put it that way. For this school, birds are flying. Birds are everywhere.
I want
You
to
get my
ask,
point,
I want
yeah.
to ask you one tricky question now.
No, you can't trick the trickster.
So have you ever had a 5.0 before?
5.0.
Or should I rephrase it to how many 5.0s have you had? Maybe that would be more
Oh,
um, appropriate.
5.0. Yeah, I have. I've had a few
A
5.0s.
few.
Just a few.
Let's leave it at that.
Yeah. Yeah, let's leave it at that.
Okay, that's interesting. So, how do you stay motivated when you're facing academic pressure? Like maybe when the whole activities are getting to the peak during a semester, and maybe exams are getting closer and all of that. So, how do you should motivation be the word there, or how do you
Inspired.
manage to just keep going, so to
Oh,
speak?
okay. I think anytime anytime things are not going well the way I want them to go, I just stay calm, think about my future self. And when I see him, I see how hard he's still working. And I'm like, oh no, Selim, you're not there yet. Keep grinding. Because you can't hold your future self up. Because if I just make any mistake now, oh, I think I'm scratching the audience head. But I'm not time traveling, but you get, I'm just assuming, like I'm imagining my future self. I know that he's working hard right now. I know he's still trying to become more successful. But if I'm slagging behind, or if I'm being weighed down by these little challenges around me, or by the little pressure, then I don't think I'm worth being myself. You get, so I have to like work hard for myself, for my future self, and most importantly, my mom. Like my mom is a big inspiration. When I think about her, when we talk, she might she might not be learned per se, but she's the smartest woman I've seen like so far. She's the smartest for real, and she just understands. When she called me, she was like, "Oh, okay." She tells me some things. I'm like, "Oh, guy, never give up, keep grinding. You got this, you got this covered." And yeah, my friends, if you have the kind of friends I have
Mm.
in this school, he said, "You will jack." For you, you have no choice. You will not jack here. You see that I do. I don't mention her name, but I did.
You
Yeah,
use
yeah.
name to cover Odwayo.
Mo fowókọ bo ọdún ayọ̀ láṣìírí.
Lashiri.
She no go motivate you care. You see that Temi girl, that flourish. All of you are mentioned. What are they
All
girls?
these names that I'm mentioning, all of them are scholars.
For real, especially that John the Genius.
Mm,
But all of them,
okay.
sha, and KD Gadget. I'll
Please,
mention your name.
we
All
all
this
know
one.
that it's just whiny, but
Uh,
let's move on. Okay. So, what's the most valuable lesson you've learned outside the four walls of the classroom? Like, we all know that life is more than just books
hmm,
and academics. So, like, outside the walls of the classroom, what's like one of the most valuable lessons you've ever learned?
wow, that's that's a tricky one and interesting for you. You see that my mood just went down.
Mhm.
Um, I think I think the one of the most valuable lessons I've learned so far outside the walls of academics is that life is inevitable. Like life, what happens in life is, what do they call it? Is inevitable. Like you can't predict what will happen in your life, and I've seen it a lot in this school. You can see someone today and you not see the person tomorrow. You can be with someone today and you not be with the person tomorrow. And aside that, I've also seen that if you don't place yourself, if you don't place yourself where luck would find you, you would never be lucky. And I've also seen the importance of grace. Guy, grace and determination helps a lot. It's not just about your academic standards. It's not just about you being brilliant or smart or you reading from now till Jesus comes. But that grace, I've seen what it does. Like grace can make you have 90 when you're supposed to have 50. I've seen it in this school. When you're supposed to have E, grace will make you have A. So I've seen a lot and it has
It
made me
happens.
realize that this life is short. So you have to be thankful
Hmm.
about the little things that come your way. So it's also in this school that I even got closer to God, to
Hmm.
the word of the Holy Spirit.
Hmm.
And yeah, I've tried to like go to several fellowships, although I started because of a girl, but eventually no. Yeah, at the end of the day I didn't get the girl. But you know what I
But
got? I got God.
okay,
For
so
real.
it's a win.
It's a win. A big win for real. So yeah, that's it.
Okay, that's like very interesting. So we're about wrapping up. But what's something you wish you knew um before you came into the university?
Hmm. I wish I knew. Um. Mm, 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 mm. I don't know. For real. Or should I just say I wish I knew? I wish I knew. I wish I knew life is not as easy as the ones were, and life will never be as easy as the ones were if you don't put in the hard work. Like back in the day, secondary school, even after secondary school, I was always a child. Like I was always enjoying my life. I get what I want when I want them. Like my mom, my dad, my brother, like everything they go smoothly. But the moment I just entered this school, it was like there was a switch. I just turned into an adult automatically. And for real, adulthood is crazy. I wasn't prepared. Even now, I'm still not prepared
You're
for
not
this
informed.
life. I was not informed. So if I were informed, I could have at least saved up a little and try to like sustain myself more. But yeah, it's all good. I'm still living. I'm still looking fresh for the babes. So.
Looking at these babes. Speaking of babes, Seth, how many babes do you have this Unilag?
Oh fuck, I'm single. You shouldn't have asked that. I'm single. Oh god,
Please pardon his French.
I'm single, but yeah, it's fine.
Single and searching or just single?
Searching. Should I say searching? I've seen, but
Hmm.
like I said, God took over.
Hmm.
So I think I'm single and happy with God. For real, I'm single and happy with God.
Okay. So what's your favorite spot on campus?
Like spots, like location.
Yeah.
Well, if I had a girlfriend, I could have had a favorite spot. But now that I don't have a girlfriend, it doesn't seem matter. What's my favorite spot? I don't think I have one. But where I do stay more often is the library extension. You know why now? The I still don't use my school fees. Let me put it that way. Like I use the data there and I just feel more comfortable there. If you stay in that library extension, if you stay there around past 8, 9, 10, like the place is so cool. I love the view. So yeah, the library extension.
Okay.
But that will change when I have a girlfriend. That
I
must
don't even want
change.
to know. I don't want to know. Okay, so This is the final question. What's a personal philosophy you live by?
Hmm. A personal philosophy. Yeah, I'm pissed you didn't use philosophies. But yeah.
Just one. Out of the millions of philosophies that you live by, tell us one that is like really, really important to you.
Ah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. There's one. There's one, and I'll say it in form of a quote
Okay.
by Serena Williams. Although so many people quote like they quoted that same thing, although in different words. Serena Williams quoted his own. Even Nelson Mandela, yeah, quoted his own. So I'll just say it. Serena Williams own. He said in quotes, success is not determined by just or only how much you win. Success is determined by how much you recover when you fail. So it means that when you fail, you've not actually lost the war. You might have lost the battle, but you've not lost the war. So immediately you fail, pick up yourself and aim to succeed. But when you succeed, don't relax. Because the moment you relax, you are losing.
Hmm.
So yeah, that's what I live by. And it has helped me. It has helped me grow big time.
You know what came to my mind when you said that quote?
What's that?
It's about how the true strength of a person is not reflected when that person succeeds,
Hmm.
but rather when the person fails. Because it's when you are able to bounce back after failure that we know how truly how strong you are.
Although Nelson Mandela used glory, the greatest glory is not achieved when one stop never feels a hair,
Yeah,
but it is achieved when
you
you
bounce
feel
back
and you
after
bounce
failure.
back after failure. Feel like say you and Nelson Mandela dey the same lineage. But yeah, for real, like it's a big one. It's a big one.
Yeah, that's very profound. Thank you so much for coming on to my podcast. Why is he calling it a podcast?
Yeah, yeah, it's a pleasure. Although there's no item 7, but yeah,
Don't worry now. We'll do that behind the scenes.
obviously.
All right, so guys, thank you so much for watching till the end. If you like this video, please hit the like button, comment below, and tell us your thoughts. Hit the subscribe button and turn on post notifications so that you can get notified whenever I drop a new video. So till I see you next time, this is Conversations with KD. Bye for now.
Chee!